Siren AI headquarters in Rambo, Goa. We're here today with Prosper from Reachly. He's doing some tremendous work. Prosper, tell us a little bit about yourself and your Web3 journey.
Yeah, hi guys. Nice to meet everyone. So I'm Prosper, just as Tony just said. My background in Web3 goes as far back as 2021 when I co-founded LaserPay, a crypto payments gateway, one of the first movers in Africa at the time. So basically, the crypto payments gateway enabled merchants to collect crypto from their customers within and outside Africa. Yes, so within the period that we started in our first 2 months of building out an MVP, we were able to raise about within 4 months, yeah, we're able to raise about $1.1 million, and 3 to 4 months after beta test, we had processed over $1.5 million, yeah, in GMV. Yeah, so ever since then, yeah, I've been building products. I've built a couple of Web2 products, and basically building Richly a
For sure.
performance
Yeah.
distribution, yeah.
And tell us a little bit more. What problem does Reachly address?
Okay, yeah. So because of my background in building products here, one of the challenges are basically like distribution. Distribution is a big deal when it comes to building products because it's one thing to build a product, it's another thing to distribute. So I thought of what's better ways there to distribute a product than to make the users, to make human beings, real people to distribute to their audience, right? And secondly, because of it's cheaper, because like I said, having built products, I have to the cost of hiring or paying influencers without any return on investment is very crazy, and running ads. Yes, so but with Richly, a brand can come on our platform, launch a campaign, and set what they are paying per thousand views, and also give the instruction. And from their dashboard, they can see how many creators are jumping on their campaign, and that way, it's basically I call it the vibe behind viral. That you want to go viral as a product, basically like come to Richly, and creators also can monetize because we have small creators who think they need to have large followers before they can start earning, but with Richly, with zero followers, you can start earning from day one. So that's basically what we're building.
All right, that's absolutely fire. Why don't you go ahead and share your screen? Let's see what it looks like.
All right. Okay, I don't know if you can see my screen.
There's a little delay on it.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, now we're in there. Go ahead, walk us around.
All right. So basically, like I said, Richly, a distribution platform where brands can launch a campaign and creators jump on it and create content, and you leverage on the ingenuity of these creators to go viral. So you can either sign up as a brand, or you can either sign up as a brand or as a creator, right? So I'm already signing. I'm already signing as a brand, and the beautiful thing is that just about last week, yes, 1st of February, actually, we launched a campaign. We have to see for ourselves if what we built is actually really want it. So we launched a campaign advertising Richly on the platform, so which I'm going to show right now, and I'll show you also the result of that campaign. So this was a campaign we just launched. It just concluded the campaign. It was launched last week, and the budget was in naira. It's 1.5 million naira. Then in dollars, around $1,200, and we had about 91 creators that showed interest, but just about 34 creators actually submitted content. So how does it work? Um, you come on the platform. I'll just show you the process, and before I come back to the campaign that we created and then the results. So you come on the platform, you want to launch a campaign, you create, first of all, you have to top up, you have to like fund the account, right? So this is where you have to like add funds, and I'll choose the amounts I want to fund, and I will go to new campaign. I'll go to new campaign. So I'll just change. So let's say I'm running a product, a future launch campaign, richly for brands, and I will describe, I will describe, I will describe what the campaign is about. Right, I'll just like give the instruction and what I want creators to do when they jump on the campaign, and then I will also select the campaign image that I want to flag for the campaign. As you can see, I'll just select this. Then I'll choose the kind of campaign. So whether it will be UGC or clipping. UGC simply means that the creators that will be jumping on this campaign, we want them to create original content. While clipping, we provide them with with an ad video with a video, and then they just have to clip from it. So for this purpose of this content, I'll just choose UGC and invitation type. So standard simply means that if creators will apply to join the campaign, and why open means that I don't need to approve. They just keep joining, and then they keep like they join, and then they start like creating content. This is usually best for music artists, usually best for companies that are trying to do expansion, that really want to like have a lot of creators jump on a campaign, especially particularly for music artists, right? That need creators to dance to do stuff with their song. Yeah. So for the purpose of this, I'll just choose um, a creator apply for acceptance. That's standard. So I'll upload the link to the branded content where they can find it. And I go to next. Yeah, I go to next. And so at this point is where I get to choose. At this point is where I get to choose the budget. Yeah. So in this case, what the budget simply means that the goal is I want to have 20 million views in this campaign. So and if I'm offering, so I'll be using the currency we use in Nigeria. Yeah, if I'm offering 1,000 naira per thousand views, so it simply means that I will be funding 20 million naira. So what I ought to have as my budget is 20 million naira, right? So I'll just put that, even though I know that it's not funded yet. 20 million naira, and then I don't know. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Yeah. So cost per mile will be 1,000, like I said,
Mhm.
and so set maximum payout per creator simply means that so the budget is 20 million naira. The maximum amount I want a creator to earn from this campaign would be 100,000 naira. So that means from each
That's
creator, I'm
per
expected to.
creator.
Hello,
Yeah, you're saying it's per creator. That's that amount.
I didn't get that.
Yeah, it's per creator.
Yeah, per creator. Yeah. So maximum payouts per creator. So the maximum amount I can set the maximum amount a creator is going to earn from this campaign. So it simply means that no matter the amount of views I get from this creator, this is the maximum amount the creator can earn. So I'll just like put the amount. So in this case, I'll just put 100,000 naira. That's about 80 to $90, right? And then max payouts per creator. So here, max creators. So see, maximum creators that I want on the campaign, I'll choose like 100 creators I want on this campaign, and the maximum payouts per creator, I'll choose 100,000 naira. So this is a little bit like you have to do a little calculation here, because if I'm dividing 20 million naira by the number of creators I want, so I would know how much I'll be the maximum I'll be paying a creator. I don't know if you understand if you understood this part.
Yeah. No, no
Yeah. So
worries.
okay, yes. So, and then a campaign is supposed to, the minimum duration of a campaign is 1 month. So I will pick, so when I'm selecting the date for the campaign, so I'm choosing tomorrow for the campaign to start. A minimum date is 1 month. So I'm going to be choosing the next month, say 17th, right? And then the platforms that I want these creators to put this content, to create the content. So Instagram, YouTube, X, TikTok. I forgot to add that we integrated the APIs of these platforms, because that's the only way we can like measure that views in real time, right? And also with anti-bots, it can slash out views that were botted, contents that were botted, like basically views, bot enhanced views, right? So I'll choose the platforms that I want my creators to use to put my content out there, and then I go to next. Yeah, and then this is it. So at this point, I'll have to, if I want to search for creators, so here's the context. If I already have creators I work with offline or an influencer, but then I want to be sure that I'm paying for real results, that I want to be able to measure what I'm paying for. I'll send the influencer or the creator invites, or I can search for the creator here, and then I'll search for the creator by name or by whatever, by the niche or platform. So once I do that, I will proceed to so let's see. So we have some creators here already. But in this case, I'm not like selecting creators. I'm just leaving it open so creators can apply, and then I will vet them before I can approve them. So in this case, I will just launch the campaign. But because of the purpose of this campaign, I did not fund yet, but I will show you a campaign that we just concluded and how we're able to get about 706,000 views in less than 8 days. So I'll take it back.
Damn,
I'll take it.
cooking.
Yeah. So once I just click create campaign, this campaign quickly goes to my dashboard. Then on the creator side, which I'm going to show you now. So this campaign, so now this was a campaign we launched, and with Richly. So let's get to see the details of this campaign. So this campaign basically, the instruction was creators have to like create a content talking about Richly, how Richly helps creators to earn from day zero and all that. So as you can see, these are still like active people that are yet to like complete their withdrawal on the platform. We have pending 77 creators that did not submit their content, and we had those who have made withdrawal, right? So most of these guys, we've paid them out. Yeah, we've paid all these guys out on the content they created. And so let's use this active to show you an example. So for this guy Yandex, I'll click on this. This literally gives me an insight on how my campaign is performing and what content is performing well. Which creator is giving me, which creator is driving virality. So I can see this particular creator. His name is Yandex. He's gotten over 127,000 views
Crazy.
for us.
Damn.
I click on it and I can see he posted on X, and these are the links to his post. So I'm sharing just this screen. Let me just go back and share the entire. Let me share my entire window. But if I click on this link, right, it takes me to the post that he made. You can see view post. I don't know if you can see it.
No, just this window.
Okay, so I think let me just try and share entire screen so that way it will be. Just a moment, please. Let me share entire screen.
Yeah, no worries. That's awesome. And this was a real live campaign that just took place.
Yeah. I mean, if you type Richly on Twitter now, you will see a lot of content about Richly.
Right. And this is,
Okay.
I think, super fascinating too, because this comes at a time when creators really are kind of lost with, X killing InfoFi. So love the new approach to InfoFi almost.
Yeah. So now you can see I can click on this content to see what the creator created, what the creator did for me. So you can see, so this was what he posted. Most creators think you need a big following to earn. You don't. Richly, creators earn by making a clipping, short form content, payout. So now I'll see the guy's content, and I have, as a brand, I have within 1 hour to approve or to disallow the such content. In the case the content is maligning or has like a bad image towards my brand, so I have within 1 hour to like approve or not, right? But then in the case I want the content to fly, I will just let it be. But now here's the insight. So this basically gives me insight on what kind of content has a virality potential, what content can be a breakout content. So from that, I can now channel every other creator to keep creating the same thing. It now becomes a trend. So that is how we see trends online, right? So I can see this other creator, Antonio gave me 60,000 views, and he posted on Twitter alone. I want to show someone who posted on Twitter and TikTok. Okay, this guy is just Astronuel, posted on Twitter alone. So I can just click on his content and I'll see his post. Then so I'm looking for someone who did both Twitter and TikTok. So this Twitter, this is TikTok. Okay, so this King Tory posted on TikTok alone, but I just want to show you someone who did both Twitter.
That's super cool how you can have them go cross social channels.
Yeah, because so I will show you now as a creator, when you're signing up, what you have to do for you to be able to join the campaign. Anyway, so most of the persons that we have right now that hasn't withdrawn from the campaign, they only just like a lot of them just did only one channel, either Twitter or TikTok. But some persons that we paid out, so we had some persons that have both Twitter and TikTok that they posted on. So and the views are aggregated, all the platforms we posted. What we are doing for creators basically is that you don't have to, because the whole essence of, there has been a lot of awareness about create content. But at the end of the day, brands, the bias around it is that brands are looking for big followership, but those are vanity metrics. Yeah. So, but what we are building, we are giving creators with small followers, with even 0 followers, the ability to start earning of their creativity. So you don't need to wait for years to gather the followership before you can start earning. That you can literally come on Richly, and if you know how to like create breakout content, there are brands willing to pay you for your performance. And at the same time, for brands, what it means for you is that it helps you to literally calculate your acquisition cost. If your budget is say $10,000 and you're paying $1 for 1,000 views, right? At the end of the day, you generated so much views. You'll be checking your back end to see, okay, how many customers signed up and all that, so that way you can be able to calculate your acquisition cost, right? And it helps the team financially to know how to appropriate funds, right? So that's basically like why we built this, because
cool.
because I mean, I launch products a lot, yeah. So that I want to launch products, I know what my budget is to launch this product. So instead of going to pay one influencer, this or that, I'll just come to the platform, I'll put the amount I want to budget for this product and see what happens. If it fails, I'll know, oh, after generating 50 million views, this product couldn't succeed. It's fine.
Yeah.
Right. So you can see total view generated was 700. I don't know, can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, total view generated
Super
was
cool.
709.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was curious
Then
to learn a little bit more about the product roadmap.
okay. Yeah. So I'll just touch the creator side and I'll share that with you. So on this place, you can see you can switch from a brand to a creator. So let me switch to the creator side. So you can see creator mode, right? So I switch to the creator mode. So on this creator mode, so you can see this campaign. You can see the campaign live opportunity, right? And it has the campaign has been completed. Yeah, this is actually like a test campaign. So this is your this is basically like your profile as a creator. So this is where you come to see under these life opportunities, you will see brands that are launching campaign.
Right.
And if in a case where you are invited to a campaign, you will see it here, campaign invites, right? In a case where you applied for a campaign and it was approved, you will see active campaigns. It will be here, right? And then so now social accounts. There's something there is. I mean, there's a vertical to this product that is very exciting. Yeah. Now you probably would have seen on Twitter where people tend to screenshot their Twitter stats and they put it as a backdrop,
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
Yeah, just to communicate a message that yeah, I have the numbers, just in case you want to reach out to me you want to reach out to me to influence for you, know that I have the figures. So, but what we're doing is that we created what we call social profile. Social profile basically like you connect, you can see you have to connect all your accounts, and then you can copy. So you can see view public profile. Basically, it's a portfolio for you as a creator, just in case you have small followership, but then you have the start, you have the impression, right? No brands can see, no brands can tell if you actually do have the impression, right? What the conversation between creators and brands are too manual, right? So what happens is that on this platform, you could either like decide to be jumping on campaigns on this platform or just to use our social profile as a portfolio
Yeah, that's
for
fresh.
all. Yeah, so this is it.
See what
You
it looks
copy after
like.
you.
Yeah. Can you open that?
Yeah, I'm going to open that now. So view profile. So you see, this basically like is a pro. So this is a link you have on your bio. We are still optimizing this, by the way. You have this link on your bio. All the accounts you've connected, brands can literally like click on the link without even talking to you or slide, without even trying to slide into your DM. They just have to click this to see your performance across different platforms. You can see social, you can see X. This they see your performance, your most recent post. I only connected X, by the way. That's why you can only see X. So if I had TikTok connected and other social platform, so the brands can literally see all my accounts in one place, the impression and everything, and they can just like get in touch, just reach out to me, and with respect to my rate card as well, right? With respect to my rate card, you can just like message me, and I get that conversation via email or phone call, and then I continue the conversation. So basically, giving creators a portfolio for brands to be able to see their work over the years, right? So that's one of the verticals like we'll be selling once the product
Definitely.
really like has heavy adoption. I don't know. Are you still with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the roadmap. So first off, I mean, this product is basically like for the African market and the European market, yeah. For a start, because I mean there has been so much awareness, and I mean that's the region. Although I'm currently based in Austria at the moment, um, so what we are doing right now is to really like make this a go-to for brands that want to launch campaign. We are still optimizing a lot of things.
Okay.
We're
Gotcha.
optimizing for crypto deposit and payout because in the most recent campaign that we just did, in the most in the most recent campaign that we just did, right? Um, I had issue with payouts, right? So, but then with the crypto payouts that we integrate, we are using Blockreader, by the way. So with crypto payout, it's easy for brands to like fund as much as possible they want to fund, and then also for creators to get payouts in any country
Right.
that they are in.
Automatically.
So that
Right.
yeah, so that's one thing we are enabling. And then secondly, we are also at the end of the day, I mean, once we become like very, very viral, we can now enable for the creators. It could be like a mobile app. It becomes very easy for them to access. They don't have to go to their browser to type www.richly. Whatever. So it's like literally a mobile app where they
Definitely.
can easily access. See, it becomes like their Upwork. right? Where an easy way to make money, you just jump on a platform and you open your app and then you see that. So that's on the roadmap.
Gotcha.
And I
And
mean,
talk to us more about the token utility, tokenomics.
okay, yeah. So concerning the token, yeah. I mean, coming to hear about Siren AI, it's actually fascinating that it's going to help us really scale marketing. How do I mean? I mean, with our token, we can incentivize first brands that are skeptical to, I mean, to explore the services. So by incentivizing, they just basically like have to, we can give them a discount. Let's say if their budget is like 10,000, we can do a discount of like 1,000, right? Or to 20% of that for them to fund, right? To basically like launch a campaign on the platform. And then for creators basically like creators as they create content for campaigns, right? They are generating points, and those points would be what we use to incentivize them. And creators that generate more views, so the point keeps skyrocketing. That's one. And then also, eventually along the line, we'll have a case where creators will need to, like, there'll be some premium campaigns that creators would want to jump on, and with those points it helps them to be able to like cash into those campaigns, right? So but at the very first start, what we'll be using that to do is first to incentivize brands, because once we have a lot of liquidity on the platform, we just need about 5-10 brands, although of which we are talking to some right now. We just need 5-10 brands that will be able to like to make the decision to like to launch a campaign with the incentive we'll give them of the token basically. And then also for creators, knowing that they won't just be earning from what the brand is paying them, that it's also a reward point that they can redeem as a in a token. And not only can they like access it, they can also use that to cash into bigger campaigns, like premium campaigns, right? And also I just showed you the other products, right, which is the
Yeah.
portfolio.
Uh-huh.
It's a core requirement because we will price for that eventually. So it's a core requirement for every creator, right? For you to basically like have for brands to. So when you apply for a campaign as a creator, that is what a brand looks at. A brand looks at your profile, your social profile, because it's like it pops up. They look at it, and that's a summary of all the views you've generated over the time on the platform and off the platform.
For
Yeah,
sure.
and for
Very
you to have
cool.
that, yeah, and for you to have that, it is priced. I mean, you have to pay something. So at the same time, so this token also becomes a way for them to like easily subscribe for this. So the utility just keeps like it just keeps going around the platform where brands are spending in crypto eventually, and as well creators are earning as they create content.
Awesome. Where can we find out more information about you, the team, and about Reachly?
I didn't get that.
Yeah, where can we find out more information about you and Reachly?
Okay, yeah. So at the moment on Twitter, because we really maximize X, on LinkedIn we do not have much going on LinkedIn, but primarily on X you can find a lot about us on X, because that's where we've been putting out content actively. And yeah, then on Instagram we've not really like really been active, because I mean we focused on the building the product and going to the real users basically.
Awesome.
Yeah, and yeah, and then also yeah. So if you're navigating the product, if you sign up in the product, you will see this WhatsApp here. So we have a community of about, so like I said, we launched this campaign last week first, and the campaign became very, people started like getting serious with the campaign as at Wednesday. And by Saturday, we've exhausted like the budget already. Right. And so total signups we're able to get from that way about 650 to 700 signups. And on the community, we just have about 300 persons, 300 creators on that community. Yeah, 300 thereabouts. So if you really want to see like what has been happening, back and forth conversations, creators airing their views and all that. So this WhatsApp button here is a community. You can see those conversations to actually like ascertain that uh, like a real event happened, and real events are still happening. Because in the coming days, as a matter of fact, we're launching another campaign for brands, because we've seen how the first one happened, the first one for creators. We're launching a campaign specifically for brands. It's called Richly for Brands, where creators have to create content targeting brands, right? And I mean, in the coming days, if you're on the lookout, you will see our stuff across the internet, and you also see creators participating, because right now we have creators that are saying when is the next campaign, when is the next campaign, and all that. Yeah, so we have seen something there. We validated it to the best we can, and the side we want to validate right now is basically brand. So on the creator side, we validated that creators want a platform they can earn money, right?
Yeah,
And we've given them
absolutely.
we've given them that. Yeah. So the next part we are trying to validate now is brands. do you think creators can really make you viral? Do you think you will gain more by leveraging the ingenuity, like allowing thousands to your brand story to be told by thousands of voices, or you want to continue with paying influencers big amount of money without any guaranteed ROI? So that's
Awesome.
what will be validating within the next 1 month.
Very cool. Well, awesome product. Great new InfoFi. So love to see it. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.